My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. There will be some trouble. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me slow. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. It's people cold. Talk them a dream because they know they can't come close. Don't shake my hands, just see your friends. I'm not alone. I see both sides. Insiders, you need to grow. But I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Playing God is only trying to touch me for the throne.
I ain't gonna lie. Last year on my fantasy team, I was playing that nigga Kobe White. No, I was. Hey, this nigga slow. This nigga slow as cold. He gonna hit us with a Barry Bonds right now, though, Dane? That's how you gonna do us?
What you mean? That's how when we go baseball for real, we'll start off with Barry Bonds.
Yeah, okay. Right. I mean, look.
Let me ask you this, though. How does this work? All right, listen, I didn't understand this today. So, when the Padres got Soto, wait a minute. He still had like 3 years or something they said on his rookie deal. Or did he sign for he didn't sign them for the $300 million yet, right? No. Okay, that's right. They said he still active, but he still got 3 years left. But then today he went into arbitration. And they ended up giving him a year, so he went and got a year for $24 million. But if you under contract for 3 years, or 2 or 3 years, or maybe 2 years down the back. How did he get on the arbitration? When did he agree to make it? I don't understand how that works. Because they got 2 years on it. So when he went to arbitration, he could just make the amount of money that they feel like he should be making.
I don't understand that baseball shit like that, bro.
I'm like, he got him for 2 years. Why did he go for arbitration? But I understand it. See, he ain't making the game of money. So he went to arbitration to get his paycheck up. Because they had him on that weekend to be good, but we couldn't play. And that kid, so he went and got $45 million back. $45 a year.
Right.
So he signed a 1 year, $2,300 million. No, $23 million. $23 million.
Down right here in the distance, there are few cities fighter on a clear afternoon in this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field.
Right, that's what I was saying. So he just really got up. They just wanted to make sure, the Padres wanted to make sure he got paid a little bit more to keep him happy.
So next year,
he become a free agent, right?
no, it's arbitration and then free agent. He won't be a free agent until 2024.
They about to win. And they got another pitcher, too. They end up getting a reliever and a starter.
Oh, yeah, check the stream up.
There are few cities fighter on a clear afternoon in this one, and we have a picture-perfect day
right now. Game on.
Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. 2-1
He can't because he would have got a notification.
500, and we're underway here in week 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Right. Oh, you saying he didn't know that?
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On second down, a run with Patterson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Already known as one of the best return men of all time, Atlanta was finally the team to unblock everything that Patterson could do for a team. The Falcons used him everywhere: running back, receiver, returner. He even saw a couple of defensive snaps. All told, he was 6th in the league in total yards, set new career highs in both rushing and receiving, and signed a new deal to stay in Atlanta.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, he got to catch that. Yes.
And he takes this one down almost all the
That's
way
what you
to the
get.
30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this
That was a
passing
pick,
game coming
bro.
into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Pass complete to Bird out right here. Touchdown, Falcons! Damiere Byrd, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback charge. You're on the road.
Hey, look, again, I mean, that nigga Ward was healthy. He was playing D. I mean, we'll see.
He usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. When he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm going to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Let's just keep it real.
Fielding just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Hey, look, only thing about that is that Lockett will beat you downfield, but can he get enough time for Lockett to get open like that?
Now Gino on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They'll run here with a rookie second-round.
Man, bro, he went and put a whole drive together on me, bro. Don't worry about it, though. I ain't trying to win anyway, but I'm about to make this a game for sure.
Much improved from week one. They were terrific last week.
No, I'm not. I'm putting one together right back at him. I can't come out and just get blew out.
Attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you
Oh, he got to get there. Fuck.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, my God, bro.
Didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Right, but it was 4th and 1, but I wasn't tripping. I had to punt it. But what happened is that I didn't put the backspin on the punt.
First drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a
Oh man, I tried. Man, why is that shit on there? I gotta take that out. Oh, you can hear everything we talking about, huh?
Meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that. I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Forced out to his left. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. And his throw is incomplete. Looking for Charlie Kohler on that one, but it'll be 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll give it to Patterson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses. Without
a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Smith. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Seahawks at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team who's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Right there.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Smith now to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Hey, nice run,
And going right back to Walker. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Smith. This is the tight end, Fant. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. This is taken at the 18. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
73.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Smith. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Smith on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And that's good for a Seahawks. Hey, check that. Street.
Geno out to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this one is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Unlock life. Unlock life. Traveler. 1918.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. This is caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Go check. Ready.
They'll try and run Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Ken Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up. Walker hit, and the ball is out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to Walker on 1st down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks. Play action. It's Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Myers' kick is good. And they'll get back within a single point now. It's 11-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw caught here by Bird. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
2nd and 9 now. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that. But let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Walker to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll try the air now with Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Now Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Geno. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, it's Smith. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, due to a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll look to throw. London hauls this one in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means
on a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Now Smith. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever
Our
have.
division's playing 4 years. I see
in this game. They're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now, seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Again, it's Walker. And some room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 143 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On 1st down, Smith. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Up the middle, here's Walker. Down right around the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Come on, set. Black Ultra. Set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Smith. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this fan base on a losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, you know, if they tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for Atlanta, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Chains in the game. No post office, we stamping time. Took the slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm for where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We going honest, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get a